Guys, something massive may have slipped out from behind the scenes regarding the Monday, August 3rd episode. A rumor has been gaining serious traction over the last few days, and I honestly wasn't expecting this specific detail to surface so soon. Word on the street is that a massive wave of secrets is about to be turned completely upside down, shifting the entire landscape of the show. I keep hearing that every single character we thought we had figured out is actually hiding their true agenda. Something about this feels deeply hidden, like the writers are planting seeds for a massive autumn sweep that no one is going to see coming. If you ask me, we are about to witness the ultimate game of deception. Let's start with the most obvious assumption. Most viewers believe that Jason is going to immediately launch a full-scale investigation into the new doctor in town, Tristan. Everyone assumes Jason will see Tristan as the ultimate threat to Britt in the hospital, keeping his eyes glued to the new surgeon's every move. Furthermore, the obvious explanation for Ethan's recent erratic behavior seems to be that he is running away, terrified out of his mind because the mysterious Hudson has arrived in Port Charles. People also think Sunny and Rick are just having a mundane real estate meeting about Jen Sidwell's docs. They think Britt and Tristan genuinely hate each other. They think the upcoming softball game is just a fun, lighthearted filler episode. But what if we are looking at this the completely wrong way? What if that wasn't the real reason Ethan is packing his bags? Insider buzz suggests that Jason is going to realize the most suspicious person in town isn't Tristan at all. It is Ethan. Rumor has it that Jason is going to accidentally witness a highly tense moment at the Metro Court pool. Picture this. Jason is watching from the shadows as Ethan spots Hudson by the water. Ethan's face drains of color, showing pure panic and anxiety. Most viewers would think Ethan is just scared. But Jason's instincts are sharper than that. Jason is going to secretly tail Ethan to uncover the dark history between these two men, sending his investigation into a completely different and unexpected direction. If you ask me, there may be more going on here. What if Ethan isn't running away in fear? What if someone planned this exact reaction? The unconfirmed information I am receiving points to Ethan actually orchestrating a brilliant, high-stakes trap to lure Hudson out into the open. Ethan knows he is being hunted, so he plays the role of the terrified prey to perfection. He is actively preparing a fake escape to draw Hudson into a vulnerable position. But before he pulls his vanishing act, speculation says he is going to secretly meet with Lulu. Why Lulu? Because he needs someone entirely outside the mob and WSB circles to hold a crucial piece of evidence. Ethan might hand Lulu a smoking gun document before he disappears, making her the sole keeper of the truth behind his master plan. However, Jason is relentlessly tailing Ethan. When Ethan and Hudson finally have their explosive, violent confrontation, Jason is going to step out of the shadows to intervene, throwing a massive wrench into Ethan's carefully laid trap. But guys, that is just one piece of the puzzle. The behind-the-scenes possibility regarding the rest of Port Charles is blowing my mind, because there are multiple ways this could all play out. Let's break down 3 distinct possibilities that could completely change how we view the current storylines. You are going to want to hear this. Possibility number 1. What if Britt and Tristan's bitter hostility is nothing more than a carefully choreographed front? Most viewers think they are natural enemies who cannot stand the sight of each other. But a wild theory is circulating that Britt and Tristan actually worked together on a highly classified WSB Black Ops mission many years ago. Their cold, antagonistic attitude in the hospital corridors is just a theatrical performance to throw off whoever is watching them. If this is true, Tristan's loyalty to the WSB might be entirely compromised. After conducting a supposedly routine health check on Brennan, Tristan might be secretly planning to betray the agency because he is sick and tired of being used as a pawn. If Tristan goes rogue and flips sides, Brennan is going to be left completely exposed and in mortal danger, losing one of his most vital medical and strategic allies inside the hospital. Possibility number 2 involves Anna Devane and the haunting legacy of Peter August. We all know Anna has been struggling with shocking hallucinations and mental trauma. But what if the psychological warfare isn't just random trauma? Another theory is that a massive shock is coming Anna's way regarding Peter. The hidden agenda here is that Peter's posthumous contingency plan isn't actually targeting Britt. Instead, the goal is to make Anna believe Britt is an imminent, lethal danger. It is a psychological decoy. By making Anna panic and rush to protect Britt, the real mastermind pulls the police chief away from her post, leaving Port Charles completely vulnerable to a massive, coordinated attack while law enforcement is distracted. Possibility number 3 brings us to the criminal underworld. Everyone assumes Rick just wants to broker a standard deal for Sidwell's shipping routes. But what if Rick approaches Sonny with a terrifying proposition? Rick wants to partner up to annihilate a brand new ruthless underground syndicate that is quietly taking over the city's black market. Sonny, being paranoid and cautious, summons Jason not just for muscle, but to test Rick's true loyalty. Jason is going to absolutely despise seeing Sonny and Rick getting close again. We know Jason has been seriously considering walking away from the mob life to protect his son, Danny. But this new shadowy threat is going to force Jason to delay his exit. He can't leave Sonny vulnerable to this new syndicate, chaining him to the violence and the mob lifestyle once again just when he thought he was out. But guys, we need to talk about the most dangerous possibility of all. The one that is going to leave you staring at your screen in pure shock. It involves Drew and Brooklyn. We thought their tension was just about Danny or Scout. But what if we are looking at this the wrong way? What if Drew drops a nuclear bomb and reveals that he has been plotting to destroy the entire Quartermain family for years? The speculation is that Drew views Scout not just as his daughter, but as the ultimate pawn in a long-game revenge plot to seize total control of the Quartermain empire. When Brooklyn realizes the true, chilling depth of Drew's darkness and his willingness to use a child for corporate warfare, she is going to vow to destroy him by any means necessary. It is going to be an all-out bloodbath in the boardroom and the mansion, tearing the family apart from the inside out. And this ties perfectly into the charity softball game. It looks like a fun day in the sun, right? Dante is giving Elizabeth friendly advice in the dugout, looking like a great guy. But Insider Buzz says Dante is actually using the entire event as a massive surveillance operation. He is secretly tracking every single person connected to Jen Sidwell's network who happens to be sitting in the bleachers. The softball game is nothing but a brilliant cover for a high-stakes espionage mission. While Dante is spying, Lucas is going to spend a lot of time with Detective Joe Fitzpatrick. And I don't think they are just talking about batting averages or hospital shifts. Rumor has it, Joe is going to leak a highly classified, game-changing secret about Sidwell's upcoming trial directly to Lucas. This massive breach of protocol will pull Lucas and Joe into a dangerous legal conspiracy while simultaneously sparking a deep, undeniable romantic connection between them. A secret like this could destroy Joe's career, but he is willing to risk it all, drawing Lucas into a web of legal peril and forbidden romance. And who is pulling all these strings? Hudson. That brief appearance at the Metro Court was just the tip of the iceberg. The most haunting theory is that Hudson is the central mastermind connecting the WSB corruption, Ethan's trap, Tristan's betrayal, and the new mob syndicate. He is the spider in the center of the web, manipulating everyone from the shadows. If this theory is true, Hudson could be the most dangerous villain Port Charles has seen in a decade, connecting storylines we never thought would intersect. But hey, that's just one possibility. Nothing is set in stone yet. Will Jason choose his son over Sonny's war, or will he be dragged back into the darkness? Will Drew's revenge tear the Quartermains apart forever? Will Hudson's true identity break the internet when he finally steps out of the shadows? I keep wondering whether we are even ready for what is coming. Maybe this is all a massive misdirection by the writers to keep us guessing. Maybe it's exactly what's going to happen and the leaks are 100% accurate. If you ask me, something about this feels hidden, and the truth is going to be far more dangerous than we can imagine. We will just have to watch and see how the chaos unfolds.
Goodbye. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the GH Spoilers Daily channel.